Next, I want to bring forward to the digital podium the Cook County Public Guardian, Charles Golbert. Charles has been with the office for nearly 29 years and has been in his role as public guardian, both in the acting and as his current role for roughly 2 years. So, Charles.
Thank you, James, and thank you to Illinois CASA. It's really a privilege to be participating in this program. And I really want to thank the people who have been providing these very moving, very personal testimonials, because these very moving, very personal testimonials really drive home how important the work that we all do is and the work that CASA does and the role of CASA volunteers and how CASA volunteers can make a difference in people's lives. My office has the privilege of representing about 6,000 children in their abuse and neglect cases in juvenile court in Cook County. And we've had the privilege to work side by side, hand in hand with CASA volunteers in many of those cases. And in fact, James mentioned I started with the office almost 29 years ago. When I started, we actually shared office space with CASA. Which was a particular pleasure, and we'd have lunch together and so forth. And as CASA has grown and grown, they have their own office space now. And I want to take this opportunity to congratulate Illinois CASA for that growth and for their incredible programming and for all that they do for youth in care. Over the years, the 29 years I've been with the office, I don't even know how many cases I personally worked on that had a CASA volunteer that did incredible, tremendous work. And at the office-wide level, it's hundreds and hundreds, thousands and thousands of cases. And as was indicated, the CASA volunteer is often one of the few, sometimes the only stable long-term connection in that child's life. And because of the COVID-19 crisis, the incredibly important work that all of you in CASA do is going to become even more important. Kim King, in her remarks, mentioned that hotline reports are down because mandated reporters don't have eyes on kids. So the CASA relationships are all the more important. And in addition, in this age of COVID-19, social service agencies and DCFS is moving toward remote monitoring of children, which of course is important that they do that for the safety of the children and the foster families and the families and of the public. But that's the remote monitoring it's just not the same as in-person monitoring. And so when we get past COVID-19, it was mentioned that it's estimated that child cases are going to go up anywhere between 5 and 15%. And if that happens, the incredibly important role of CASA and CASA volunteers is going to become all the more exponentially important. So I thank Illinois CASA for all that you do. I look forward to working with all of you in person once again, as opposed to remotely, once all of this is behind us and we move into some semblance of normalcy. Wishes to all of you to stay safe and to stay healthy. And thank you for all that you do for Illinois' children. Thank you.